The Ethiopian Educational Media Agency presents English for Grade 7. This is Program 13. Lesson topic, talking about animals.
Hello, teacher. Hello, students.
Hi, friends.
Students, do you remember where we went last week? Yes, we went to a park.
And we saw different wild animals.
Yes, we sang an animal song.
Students, do you remember that song? I hope the words are on the blackboard. And now, let's sing it together. After 3, 1, 2, 3.
Rhinoceros, zebras, lions, elephants and crocodiles. These are some of wild animals, Camels, horses, sheep and cow, oxen, donkeys, goats and mules. I know these are tame animals. They live with us,
That's all right, students. Let's sing the song again. After 3, 1, 2, 3.
Rhinoceros, zebras, lions, elephants and crocodiles. These are some of wild animals, Camels, horses, sheep and cow, oxen, donkeys, goats and mules. I know these are tame animals. They live with us,
Very good, students.
Leah, we saw wild animals in the park.
Of course we did.
But where do you see tame animals?
At home.
I saw a monkey near my house. So, is it tame animal?
Students, is monkey a tame animal?
No, it isn't. It is wild.
Okay. Hawa and Obang, why don't we revise the tame and wild animals?
That's nice.
Good. Now, I'll call a name of an animal and you tell me whether it is tame or wild. Is that clear?
Yes.
First Hawa and then Obang.
Okay.
Hyena. Is hyena wild or tame?
Wild.
Goat.
Tame.
Camel.
Wild.
Oh, it's tame. Camel is a tame animal.
Students, now do like Hawa and Obang did. I will say the name of an animal. If it's a tame animal, say tame, and if it's a wild animal, say wild. Hawa and Obang will tell you the correct answer. I repeat, listen. I will say the name of an animal. If it is a tame animal, say tame, and if it is a wild animal, say wild. Now, tell me if the animal is tame or wild. Are you ready, students? Buffalo.
Wild.
Ostrich.
Wild.
Ox.
Tame.
Rhinoceros.
Wild.
Cat.
Tame.
Giraffe.
Wild.
Dog.
Tame.
Thank you, everyone. Students, now let's sing our song again. Teacher, please sing with your students. After 3, 1, 2, 3.
Rhinoceros, zebras, lions, elephants and crocodiles. These are some of wild animals, Camels, horses, sheep and cow, oxen, donkeys, goats and mules. I know these are tame animals. They live with us,
That's good, everyone. Hawa and Obang, do you remember the animals we saw in the park?
Yes.
Are all the same or different?
Well, rhinos, lions, and giraffes are the same.
How are they the same?
They are all wild animals.
Students, how are rhinos, lions, and giraffes the same? Ubang, how are rhinos, lions, and giraffes the same?
They are all wild animals.
Students, how are rhinos, lions, and giraffes the same? Yes, they are all wild animals. Students say they are all wild animals. Students say again, they are all wild animals.
But lions and giraffes are different.
How are lions different from giraffes?
Lions eat meat.
Students, how are lions different from giraffes? Yes, lions eat meat, but giraffes eat leaves.
So giraffes and goats are the same.
How are giraffes and goats the same?
They both eat leaves.
Students, how are giraffes and goats the same?
They both eat leaves.
Students, tell me again, how are giraffes and goats the same? Yes, they both eat leaves. But how are they different? How are giraffes different from goats?
Giraffes are wild.
Students, how are giraffes different from goats?
Giraffes are wild.
Students, how are giraffes different from goats? Yes, giraffes are wild, but goats are tame. Students say, giraffes are wild, but goats are tame. Students say again, giraffes are wild, but goats are tame. Students, now tell your teacher how animals are the same or how they are different from each other. Teacher, please ask your students one by one how certain animals are the same or different from each other. For example, call students by name and say, how are horses different from zebras? How are bees the same as mosquitoes? And so on. You have about 2 minutes. you, teacher. Thank you, students. Students, can you tell me what animals you like and what animals you are afraid of? All right. Listen to Hawa and Ubang telling each other the animals they like and they are afraid of. Listen carefully.
Hawa, I like cats.
So do I.
Students, does Hawa like cats? All right. Listen to them again.
I like cats.
So do I.
Students, does Hawa like cats? Yes, she likes cats.
Hawa, I am not afraid of dogs.
Nor am I.
Students, is Hawa afraid of dogs? All right, listen to them again.
I am not afraid of dogs.
Nor am I.
Students, is Hawa afraid of dogs? She is not. She isn't afraid of dogs. Students, in pairs, you will tell each other what animals you like and what animals you are afraid of. But first, listen to Hawa and Ubang telling each other. Listen.
Ubang, I like birds.
So do I.
I like bees.
Oh, but I am afraid of bees.
I am afraid of hyenas.
And I am afraid of oxen.
But I like oxen.
Thank you, Hawa and Ubang. Students, now, in your pairs, tell each other the animals you like and the animals you are afraid of. Teacher, please help your students to tell each other the animals they like and they are afraid of. Go around and check if they are taking turns. You have about 1.5 minutes. Thank you, everyone. Students, now let's sing our song one more time. After 3, 1, 2, 3.
Rhinoceros, zebras, lions, elephants and crocodiles. These are some of wild animals, wild animals. Camels, horses, sheep and cow, oxen, donkeys, goats and mules. I know these are tame animals. They live with us, they live with us.
That's very good, students. I think now it's time for us to go.
Yes, it's time to go.
Goodbye, everyone. Goodbye.
That was English for Grade 7 from the Ethiopian Educational Media Agency. Join us again next week in Program 14. Till then, goodbye everyone. Goodbye.